Welcome to ECNew's GT3 Championship. This is round 12. I'm starting in P18. Quite a struggle here on this really wet track. Overall in the championship I sit in P23. So I'm gonna try and make an impact here. We try to go really careful in the start. We have heavy penalties for anyone that do some sort of a really crazy accident, and we see that someone went off track there. I think that was the McLaren. I'm trying to do some inroads here coming down the hill. I'm actually successful here and try to separate myself a little bit from the cars in the back, and I'm able to pass De Jong there in the pink pig. So I'm sitting now behind Sega Aston Martin. So I've done quite a bit of practice on this track. I did a lot of GT4. I had a lot of struggles at the GT4 race, so I'm out for redemption here. I was driving the McLaren in the GT4, and it's really tricky on the gears. If you get into second gear too early, you're in trouble. So here we have De Jong, Pink Pig behind. We are very even drivers. He's a great driver. I feel really safe staying behind him here or in front of him. I know he's not going to do any crazy things. So we're about to complete lap number 1 here. I'm behind Baker in the number 10 Sega Aston Martin. So I'm in P16 at this point. So I've done some improvements on my positions here, getting into lap 2 and switching here to the inside view, so you can see how it is to drive in these conditions. There's a lot of spray. I'm feeling I'm reaching the Aston Martin in front of me here, but I'm still very careful. You really have to stay off the curbs as much as possible. I'm actually just getting into the curb there, and I know I have De Jong behind me here. As you see, he's always a presence in my rear view mirror in this race. You're gonna see, and we're gonna see what happens here. So he gets a little bit trouble there. He goes wide, and Baker in front of me in the Aston Martin, he actually spins. We don't see that in the frame here, but you see him out there in the grass. So I'm gaining one position here by him going wide. Coming into the chicane that I have big troubles with in the GT4, I was not going in there right, and I was trying to slow down by putting in the second gear, and I was spinning off. So completing the second lap, everything has been pretty nice and clean so far. Trying to get into the rhythm here, driving in these really wet conditions. The wet conditions in ACC is actually much nicer to drive in, like for example GT Sport. That's a nightmare. So here we're coming into lap 3. So coming into turn 1. Going around here, and we're going inside because something have happened in front, and that was a really scary moment. All I saw was the red McLaren, and when he was backing, kind of, as you see, he's going across the track, I all of a sudden see that Ferrari, and I just managed to somehow just react, and then we see it from above. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. Here we have lap number 6, jumping forward a little bit, so I'm being chased here. We have De Jong, and we also have the orange Ferrari there. So De Jong is doing a cheeky pass here. He's gaining one position there, and he's straight up behind me. And he is really intent on trying to do some improvement on his position. So he's behind me in the championship, I believe. So he really wants to get some points in this race. So he gets a good run on me there. He's seems to have really good traction, and it goes on the inside there. I should have protected a little bit more, so I'm losing that spot, unfortunately. Well, we're pushing on, and we're lap 8 here. You see where we're sitting there. We have Stevens behind me in the orange Ferrari, and the pink pig of Peter de Jong. So I'm going wide there, and I have to dab the brake, and that's all that Stevens needed to pass me there. So I'm losing one more position. Here we have lap 21. I've been chasing de Jong now for the longest time. I'm sitting in P14. But lap 21, I'm doing my fastest lap. It's a 1:34, and I think I improved my best with about 1 second or something, or maybe 0.7. So coming down the hill here, braking point just before the curb on the left side, just cruising through that, and just make sure not to put any throttle when you are on one of the curbs. Here I'm just able to do full on as the curbs ends on the left. That's my braking point, second gear. Really careful on the throttle there. I'm going a little bit wide there, and I was scared. It's cruising through second gear, getting on the throttle here, and I'm feeling I'm getting some doing some inroads on the pink pig in front of me here, coming down to the chicane. Just need to be really careful with the throttle application there. You don't want to just gun it and slide on just in the middle of the chicane. Going tight here, and Peter is going a little bit wide, but he has so much better traction, so he's pulling away. And the hairpin, late apex, getting on the throttle, pretty good there. So that's my fastest lap, and I'm doing that in lap 21. So lap 22, feeling racy, obviously, pretty psyched, going a little wide there. And Peter is getting a good run. I'm just concentrating on my braking points. There's my braking point again, right there. Coming out of there really nice. Little touch on the curb there. Able to do full on here. But here I'm going a little wide coming out here. Oh, if you get on the throttle when you're on that green turf there, you're toast. And I really tried to get in sideways into the barrier there, which I managed to do, which was really good. All right, last lap, still in P14, started P18, coming through the chicane here for the last time, seeing the fireworks. Went a little bit wide out on the grass. So I have Peter de Jong about 2 seconds in front of us. He's been sitting about 2 seconds out of reach for the last several laps. So I've been really trying to reach him, but wasn't possible. But I'm pretty stoked about P14. That's a good result. Really did only one mistake. Really good lap times. So it's a good race, good day. So thanks for watching. Hope you're gonna like the video and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. That's all for now. See you on the track.